Can you break down a little bit of the process from stranger, potential client to locking them in for 8, 12, 16, 24 plus weeks? What does that look like? And how do PTs implement that when they are starting, getting that lead to keeping them as a client, for a longer period of time?
Yes, I mean, look, it comes down to who, what, why, and how,
Yeah.
right? So who are they, right? So like, what is their background? What type of problem do they have, right? Their problem could be, they're too stressed. They're put on excessive fat around the midsection. They're anxious, whatever. What is the solution for that? Obviously, it's going to be a program that you put together, but it's like, who are they? What do they want? So what is the goal that they have? Why do they want it? Right now, obviously the why, there's generally two whys. There's the why that they tell you initially, and then there's the real why internally that they may be too embarrassed to tell you, or that they've got some judgment around, or whatever that might be. And then how do you solve that problem? Right. And so, for you as a coach, it's like the sales process actually, it starts going back to the who, and actually, that demographic, like you having the skills to be able to solve problems for that demographic. Right.
Yeah.
So, for example, when I was a physique coach and I started prepping physique athletes, I remember by the time I got onto coaching Lauren Simpson and, getting her pro card and doing all that type of stuff, I'd already spent years, A, applying it, but B, going and investing and doing courses and stuff like that to, become I guess, a subject matter expert in that space.
Yeah.
So, basically, I still remember, the day that she came into Clean Health and knocked on my office and came into the gym and sat down. She'd found us,
Yeah.
right? Because we'd built a reputation in this space around comp prep and that niche. So
Yeah.
we'd already been targeting the who. So the sales process was much easier when our marketing language, our content that we were putting out was attracting that who, right?
Yeah.
So like if you're, let's just say you want to work with general population kind of corporate executives, so let's just say men and women between the ages of 35 to 60.
Yeah.
And then yet on your social, you're putting up like photos of like you in a bodybuilding show or, well, I'll retract that. Actually, the bodybuilding show and stuff like that can be good to show street cred. So scrap that. But let's just say you're putting up clients of before and afters of physique athletes, but you're wanting to
Yeah.
attract, like for me as a corporate executive, I don't really care if you can coach someone to get 6% body fat who like doesn't have kids, doesn't have responsibility, I don't care. I want to see results of people that look like me, that have my type of life. That's going to give me more buy-in and trust, right? Because when they come in as the who, I already know what they want. I
Yeah.
have a fairly good understanding of why they want it, and I know exactly how to solve that, right? Obviously, it's going to be my program, right? So
Yeah.
the sales process, I think it really, it starts before you even have the chat. It starts with how you're marketing. It starts with how you're communicating, and it starts with your skills as a coach and being able to have the skills to solve the problem of the niche that you want to work with.